There's a variety of ways to give. You can send a check to 240 Page Street. You can use your cell phone and text Unity SF to 44321. Thank you.
This is David. Hello, welcome to Unity San Francisco. We are so excited that you're here.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Sunday. If you're downstairs, make your way up to the music. We're ready to go. A little prelude for you this morning.
From getting
Billy Carvajal and Marcus Beam and our band. Woo! It is so great to have you here. Don't go anywhere, guys. You're going right back into it. My name is Reverend Ken Daigle. I have the honor of being the senior minister here, and I am delighted to see each and every one of your faces. Now that we've got our blood flowing with that one, I'm going to do it a little more internal and invite Marcus to come up and sing our opening song. I may have a lot of reverb on me for some reason. I feel like I'm doing a musical concert myself here right now. Okay, so let's tame that down and let's go within so we can center ourselves in this joy, in this present moment.
This is the moment. This is the day when I send all my doubts, demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever, it's coming into play. It's here and now, today. This is the moment. This is the time. This is the moment when the momentum is in rhyme. Give me this moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of the dreaming, scheming, and screaming is now gone. This is the day. Just let it shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. Through all these years, I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckons, and I never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. Moment for moment, this is the moment, the sweetest moment of them all.
This is the moment. We take this moment to go within, to let this music become part of our journey, to let the vibration crack us open. No matter what has gone on, no matter what has gone wrong, no matter where we are emotionally, we can tune within in this moment and create anew, to take the next right step, to step forward in presence, fully present. Step forward with spirit, letting go of ego and control, and allowing the universe to show us the magnificence of itself. Splendor beyond our wildest dreams, peace that passes all understanding. This is the moment, right here and right now, where we can open to something beyond our wildest dreams, something beyond what we can understand, and know the truth together, that wherever we are, the divine is. Wherever we go, we are supported, wherever we dance. Our dance is a celebration of all that there is. So for today, we celebrate by saying, thank you. I am so grateful. Thank you. I am so blessed. Thank you. I am that I am. Amen. Marcus Beam.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming to Unity San Francisco. You could have been anywhere on Sunday, but you're here, and we are so grateful for you. My name is David, and this is Tyler.
Hey, Freddie.
And think of us as your tour guides for our Sunday morning celebration. Yes, so I just wanted to point you to a couple of things. Sunday, Unity San Francisco isn't just on Sunday. We have so many offerings that we can use to engage in your spirituality throughout the week. So I just wanted to point you to a couple of our meditations. On Sunday mornings at 10:15, we have a morning sound meditation, Shelter in Grace, led by our very own Reverend Elizabeth. We have, during the week, Monday through Friday, we have Peace in the Midst on Zoom, and so please check out our website for information on that. And then also our website is a rich resource for other meditations that you can go 5, 10, 15-minute meditations just at any time during the day. We have a video for that.
Introducing the website.
So this is our
Reverend
landing
Ken
page.
here. I wanted to talk to you today about our new website and the features you can access in it. If you notice, our new homepage is called Experience, and it is divided into sections about Sunday services, about our in-play, about Unity principles. And if you scroll down the homepage, you'll find many more features. You can click on our live stream. You can look at meditations and music. You can look at classes. In the meditation section, you can click on structured meditations and find our 5-minute meditations, our 10-minute meditations, and our 15-minute meditations that you can listen to right on our website. Or if you choose, you can click through to YouTube and find many more meditations and music and talks from Unity San Francisco. I hope this helps you bring more of our positive spiritual teachings into your everyday life. If you have any questions, you can write us in the office or always ask us on Sunday. Have a blessed day.
We are so proud and so grateful for our website.
Yeah.
So feel free to please check it out and do a deeper dive. This is a great resource. Again, thank you so much for coming. If you have not received a bulletin, please raise your hand and someone will be able to provide you a bulletin. The bulletins are just a way to have just some more information about us and what we're going to be doing today on Sunday. If you are a regular attendee, or this is your first time, we invite you to please fill out our connection card. And this is just a way for us to stay engaged with you. So please fill that out. And we also have on paper, but then we also have online as well.
Click the button for a
Yep.
connection card. If you're a first-time guest, just let us know on the connection card. We'd love to send you a little token of our love. If you're here in the sanctuary, a little gift is here in the foyer, but if you're online, we can send it to you electronically. Really easy. We're going to get back to the connection card a little bit later in the service, but I also wanted to let you know, the next slide, we already talked about first-time guests, yes, that, we're going to have our interactive meet and greet. So right after this song, we're inviting all of us here in the sanctuary to greet each other with socially appropriate distance that each person would feel comfortable with. But really important is that we're going to be going up to the Zoom camera to say hello to everybody online, hello to Detroit and people in San Francisco and elsewhere. So if you're viewing with us live online, this is your chance during this song to go to the website, click Spiritual Salon, join us live in the Zoom room. But now, please stand as you're willing and able, here in the sanctuary and at home. Let's sing together, Down in My Soul.
I hear music
Down in my soul,
down in my soul.
I hear music
I hear music
down in my soul.
Where's my picture? Should be on me now. The camera should be on me. Hi there! Right there. Okay, I'll go down. I'll go down here. Hi. Hi, everybody. Okay, there we go. We were having a little camera difficulty. Great to see you all this morning. Everybody, welcome. That's adorable. Yeah. Go ahead, quickly. You can talk to them. There's a mic for you.
There's a camera here too. Hello.
Yeah. Camera's right there. Hi guys. Okay, we're gonna turn this back over to everybody on platform. So glad that you've joined us here today. Happy Sunday. David, take it away.
And it's a book that's written by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and it's a life-changing book. So if you were able to, if you want to take the entire series, it's going on until August 28th, or you can drop in at any of the sessions, and love offerings are much appreciated. So thank you. And then our next, we'll have another musical selection with Marcus and Callie. Take it away, guys.
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design.
'Cause every night I lie in bed, a million colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house I can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compiled, each one there to make me smile on a rainy day. Now they can say that it all sounds crazy. And they can say I've lost my mind. But I don't care if they call me crazy. I can make a world of my design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake.
A million colors fill my head.
A million dreams are keeping me
A
awake.
million dreams, a million dreams. Think of what the world could be. A vision of the world I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. A vision for the world we're gonna make.
Callie Carvajal and Marcus Beam. Woo! Thank you, guys. Welcome, everybody online. Welcome, everybody in the room. We're taking up the second part of our study of breaking the habit of being ourselves, the book and the work of Joe Dispenza. And last week, I talked about Hebb's law, that the cells in our brains that fire together, wire together, and that's why we can do so many things. You can drive without even realizing you're doing it. Multitasking when you're driving, not a good idea, but we can all do it. In his book, actually, he talks about, it's like that mom that can help her kid blow her nose, make all the right turns, see the signals, and drop kids off at school. That is because we've done these things so many times that we can do them without thinking. In dance world, I'm looking at Carolyn right now, we call that muscle memory, that your muscles take you where you're supposed to go before you can even think about it. That you so instill the practice, the routine, the technique in your body, and your body informs your mind what to do next, right? And in Dr. Dispenza's book, he talks about it, though, that can be how we get stuck, how we keep doing things unconsciously and keep creating the same things over and over again. That our personalities, and what he talks about, just a quick review, is that your personal self creates your personal reality. And how he talks about it is your sense of being, the thoughts you think, the feelings you feel, and the behaviors you habitually do, or is what he calls your sense of self, your purpose becomes filled by what you do habitually, right? So we think habitually. So in his book, there's this great story about the power of thought and the power of coherence. How many of you know about the HeartMath Institute? About half. So HeartMath Institute is based here in California, and they have studied the heart and the intelligence of the heart and done quantitative studies to map the electromagnetic field that the rhythm of our hearts produce and how we can harness that power, that sense, to create. One of the things that I always love about HeartMath and the story is like, have you ever walked into a room and it's in dead silence, but you know something just happened in that room? You can just feel it, right? That's because if people were having a fight in the room right before you, their electromagnetic fields are still generating this energy, whether they're saying words or not. You walk into it and you immediately feel it. We all feel each other's electromagnetic fields of our heart right now, and it's actually more powerful than the electromagnetic field generated by our brains. Our heart takes up more space. It's how you extend yourself. And have you ever walked into a room and just felt it filled with love? It's like, oh, here I want to be. That's also one of the ways you can tell about your heart. So, long story short, the HeartMath Institute has done a lot of research on this. And they understand that when you're in coherence, meaning when your heart is, when you are holding positive emotions, love, compassion, harmony, that your heart beats at a different rhythm than when you're thinking about grief and revenge and blame. And the coherent state your heart and your electromagnetic field is more powerful. Look what I attracted. Okay, so if you could tell someone that I need some help, I'm going to keep going because this is delightful. I don't want to not have these hugs. Are you okay? Are you okay? All right, you can just hold me. So anyway, there was a study, and it's in Dr. Dispenza's book, about DNA. And they chose DNA strands because they're more stable than cells. Here we go. Thank you, Lizette. Okay, I'll see you later, dude. So, what they did in this study is they took strands of DNA and suspended them in vials of water. And they asked a group of heart math specialists to hold the vials of water and to be in coherence, to meditate for 2 minutes in a state of coherence. When they tested the DNA after, there was no visible effect of on the DNA. Then they asked a different group, to hold heart coherence and to think the thought that the DNA strands were winding or unwinding. Right? So they're in heart coherence, and now they're holding the thought that the DNA strands are unwinding, or some of them were holding the strands were winding, for 2 minutes. And when they studied that batch of DNA samples, they had unwound or wound by 25%, a quarter, by holding coherence and holding the thought that they were going to do it. And then they had a third study where they only held the thought that the strands were going to unwind or wind. And again, no visible effect on the DNA. And what this study shows is that when we hold thoughts, when we say affirmations, when we do these things in the world without our bodies and our feeling, our emotional life being part of it, it doesn't have any effect in the material world. But when we're in coherence, when our minds and our bodies are in alignment, it all works. And it works in the material world. We literally change reality. If you can unwind DNA by being in coherence, thinking and feeling, your whole being is then attracting to you what you say and what you're demonstrating you want, right? And so there's amazing opportunities in this. And I asked Callie and Marcus to sing that song because it holds that. It holds that energy of enthusiasm and vision for the possible. And that's what we get to do if we truly want to change. And I ask this question all the time. Do you guys want the world to be different? Do we want our lives to be different than it is right now? Yeah. So we have to be in alignment with what we say we want. We have to step forward to make this better. There's great examples. Dr. King envisioned and spoke about and lived into the energy of a world that didn't exist, right? And he was able to make it happen. He was able to make major strides on that journey happen by just the sheer vision. I have a dream. I have a dream. And he brought so many of us along by holding that vision in its energy, in its enthusiasm, even though there was very little evidence of it in the real world at the time he spoke those words. And we have more to do. But wow, that's proof that when you're in coherence, things happen. He based his work on the work of Mahatma Gandhi, who also stood up against the empire, the British Empire, and through the force of peaceful interjection and by holding the vision of what the world could be, he shifted a whole empire, changed the planet. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery. born into slavery, had no idea what it was to be free. Right? Was married to a free man, but was unable to control her own life until she envisioned a world that would not include personal servitude and slavery. And she made it happen for herself and for hundreds of other people by creating an underground railroad, creating a whole system, enrolling people in a way of being, in a way of understanding that transcended what was possible. Didn't appear before her eyes until she named it, claimed it, and walked the walk for it. Nelson Mandela, held in prison for 27 years. And one of his statements in prison is the only time he was really in danger during those 27 years was when he thought ill, when he was in pain around his captors and thought them less than human. That's when he described that he was out of coherence. That he wasn't holding a vision of a world that worked for everyone. It wasn't holding a vision of a peaceful past post-apartheid, but was holding resentment. And when he realigned himself and when he was freed, he created a peaceful transition of power by the power of him holding that in coherence. Now, all of these people and countless other, I could go on and on and on, all of these people were flawed human beings. I could tell you all the stories about the other things they did. Just like us, we fall short of the mark all the time. But they held something that shifted the planet. And you may be saying, who am I to do all those things that they did? Well, you're a beloved, magnificent child of God. And you possess all the skills and all the ability that you need to shift your world. And the earth will respond. The material world will respond to what you hold in consciousness. How many of you today were greeted by Kate when you walked in the door? How many of you were greeted by Kate the first time you came here? Yes. Right? Did it make a difference? Yes. I know it did for me the first time I walked in. How many of you took part in meditation here this morning? Right? A whole bunch of others, and online took part in meditation. Did having that experience with another person shift your day? Yeah, because meditation is how we get to the beta brain waves, how we get to the place where we're not in habit, we're not in rote behavior, but we're in conscious creation, aligned with the universal power, right? So 2 little examples of how people made a difference. When you walked in and Callie and Marcus and this amazing band got up and started singing Ain't No Mountain High Enough, how many people felt physically changed just by being in the presence of that or hearing it online in your home, right? All those things have affected how this day is going to go for each and every one of us, right? How my little son ran up and hugged me, right? And I could have made that something, Joshua, or I had the choice to embrace the hug and celebrate that my 3-year-old son is not going to be 3 much longer. And then I want the hugs while I can get them, right? Even if it's in the middle of a talk, right? So every moment when we can stop behaving in rote, when we can stop behaving as we think the world wants us to show up, and show up genuine and willing to see it differently, willing to be changed at core, willing to break the habit of being who we think we should be, right? Because those behaviors, those rote, unconscious behaviors are just creating more of the same and more of the same. And it is time for us all to shift that, to take this moment and to breathe into the new world of infinite possibility. There's a simple practice that I use it. I got it from Dr. Dispenza, and I use it in my Absolute Abundance classes. How many of you have a gratitude practice? Right? My gratitude practice is to write gratitudes to my partner and to list what I'm grateful for. But one of the things that Dr. Dispenza suggests, and I'm suggesting to each and every one of us, is that we have gratitude for things that have not yet happened. And the reason for this is when you can feel into the gratitude of things that you are expecting, wanting, desiring, it shifts your body and then your mental state of what you're affirming you want, and the gratitude practice lifting you up into the joy and the pleasure of that thing makes you in coherence. So when you're having gratitude, not for the things already in your life, but the things that you are expecting, you are making them happen. You're making the new neural pathways that will align your brain, and you will create before it is physically there. There are also studies that we've all heard about that come from Heart Math and from other people, where people can rehearse playing the piano. And they can practice and they can get better at whatever they're practicing, physically playing the piano. But they can also rehearse it mentally. And the studies have proven that they can improve just as much by just doing it in their heads as doing it physically on the piano. We all watch, who watches the Olympics? Ice skating, right? You watch the ice skaters, or you watch any athlete, right? And they will rehearse their routines. And the ice skaters, they put on headsets so they hear their music, and they rehearse their routines solely in their heads before they get on the ice. And studies have proven that that makes their routines, their physical performance better, just as much as actually practicing it. So are we doing that? Are we rehearsing our lives? Are we envisioning our lives and imagining conversations, difficult but crucial conversations, going well, going the way we want them to? Or are we rehearsing them that they're going to be tragic and difficult? Because tragic and difficult has a lot of cool energy, doesn't it? We get to be the victim. We get to be, oh, look what they've done to me. And that energetically creates more of that. So what if we rehearsed our life every morning when you got up, set your intention for what you wanted your life to be that day, and experience the gratitude of it before you even get out of bed, before you have your first cup of coffee, before you go down the rote path to getting dressed, showering, getting to the computer, turning on Zoom, checking your calendar. What if we create the world we really see with a million dreams swimming in our heads right here and right now? That's what's possible if this works. To create your life, you have to think and be greater than your circumstance. All those people that I listed and numerous more thought greater than their current circumstances. Are you? Am I? We could create a world that works for everyone. We can create a world of equality and justice. We can do it. All we have to do is feel and see it and know it and call it forth. We can create the world today, a vision for what we want to see. 99% of your being is just pure energy. The 1% of you that is physical matter, 1% is limiting us because we think we are this body. We are our diagnosis. We are our heredity, our gender, our age. In the quantum world, there is no time and there is no space. Right? It all is happening right now, right here. This is the moment. This is what's possible. And when we can meditate and shift our being, we get a glimpse an opening into that infinite future. So one of Dr. Suspenz's other things he says is that you have to create a new self, and the way to do it is through meditation. But when you meditate, you should get up different than when you sat down, right? I'm going to invite our music team up, and I'm going to invite us into that journey to actually go into this meditation and be willing to shift ourselves so much that the person who stands up and dances with these great singers at the end of the meditation is the person who is different than is going into it. Are you willing to be changed at core? Are you willing to invent a new self? No? Okay, you want to stay with the current status quo? Are you willing to create a new you? All right, that's better. Are you willing to go with me and with these incredible musicians on this journey? Let's take it.
I am open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that is meant to be lived by me. I don't have all the answers now, but I'm willing to take it slow.
I believe something's calling me where the path will lead. I don't know,
But I am open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that is meant to be lived by me.
Open. I am open. I am open to the infinite possibility. I open in this moment. So I invite you to open your hands, to make sure your feet are on the ground, and then to mentally open your heart and open your mind, knowing that you can't possibly know how much good is in store, how much the universe has waiting for you in this moment. So we open to the infinite possibility of change, opening to our good. And just notice right here and right now how you're breathing and how your chest is moving up and down. You don't have to do anything to change it. Just notice the space you're taking up. Notice the space that your chest takes in this room. And then notice how your chest is connected to your arms and how much the matter of your arms, the physical matter of your arm weighs and how much space they take up in the room. Notice the palms of your hand. And notice how your hips and leg, your limbs are similar but different. So where are your legs right now? Can you see how much physical space they take up in space? Can you feel the weight of your legs? And feel the space around your legs and filling this room. So we go back up our body through our torso. Feel the space of our torso taking up on the chair, the weight settling in and letting the chair take it. Can you notice the space all around your torso? your neck, your head, the top of your hair. Can you feel the space of your body in space? Can you feel the weight of your being right here and right now in this room? And then notice the space around you. Can you feel the other people around you in this space? And feel this room in space, in the space of the city, in the place of this continent, in the space of this planet. We are here, taking up space in this moment, open to the infinite possibilities of life. Open to the world we want to see, that we close our eyes to create. And right here, right now, in this time and space, I invite you to see that world. See yourself taking steps out of this building into your other life and envision that world, that life, going extraordinarily well, going beyond your wildest dreams, relationships, situations, avocations, and vocations, all flowing with ease and grace. As we settle into the silence, imagine, see, know the world as you envision it. Oh, feel that. Feel it in your body. Give thanks for it happening so effortlessly, so beautifully, so substantially. For in this moment, we have created new neural pathways, a new way of being, and we celebrate that being is shifting the planet, that our being is cooperating with the universe to create a world that passes all understanding, that has never been before, but it has been longing to be birthed right here. And right now, we are open to the infinite possibilities, the infinite joy, the infinite good that is this time, this moment in time. Amen.
There's an open road as far as I can see, and my heart will lead the way.
Step by step through the mystery, I surrender.
I surrender every day. I am open to the possibility. I am open to the possibility of a life that is meant to be lived by me. I am open to the possibility. I am open. Are you open to the possibility of a life meant to be lived by
just head and bring it out. Open. Keep going. Open. Yeah. To open. See it. Feel it in your body right now. Know it. Know it. Create it. Amen. Woo.
Amen.
Thanks, guys. Woo.
Thank you. Thank you, Reverend Ken. Thank you, music team. And thank you to everybody here, because we just created this space together, this breaking the habit of being ourselves, the challenging our mindset to be farther open than we've been in the past to possibilities. Then we can start living as if. Now, here at Unity San Francisco, every Sunday, we do this thing. We do the inspirational Sunday morning, the Sunday lesson. We have the inspirational music. And then we say, how can I apply this going forward? So I invite you to look at your Sunday bulletin, check out that spiritual connection card. On the back side, there's some spiritual practices. These are just ways to set your intention in motion. So I invite you to see if these phrases work for you. If they sing inside of you with some truth, then I invite you to mark it and take it home with you. So right now, there's some suggested practices. I set my intention to shift my state of being. What would that make this week like? For me to set my intention now to shift my state of being. I also choose to respond with a higher vibration. Set that intention in motion before the problem arises. I choose to set my intention every day. Thinking right now about waking up every day this week, thinking about laying there and seeing my life the way I want it to be and setting my intention. And the fourth one, set my intention to meditate, to contemplate, to meditate. There's a space here for you to write a prayer request or to write your own intention, whatever words work for you. I wrote down, I remember to transmit gratitude for the things that have not happened yet. Can I do that this week? So these are ways to break the habit of being ourselves, the ways to create more space for the divinity that's already within us. More ways for us to practice doing prayers, meditations, and setting intentions. So you're going to drop this connection card in the offering basket as it comes around in just a moment. I want to also let you know that if you're doing the spiritual connection card here in the house, it's in the Sunday bulletin, but if you're online, click the connection card link in the chat. And then we also want to make it easy for you to give of your time, talent, and treasure to Unity San Francisco. So if you'd like to bless us with your treasure, we invite you to do so. And we say thank you for supporting this spiritual community. There's a variety of ways to give. You can use your cell phone and text Unity SF to 44321. You can click the donate button just below the video if you're watching on our website. There's a white envelope in the chair seat in front of you if you are here in person. And there's a variety of ways to give, and we thank you for your supporting of Unity San Francisco. We always anchor the weekly giving of our treasure, but also of your volunteering, thinking back of wherever you gave of your love this week. And I'm going to say this affirmation once, and then we're going to say it together, but we're holding our giving, we're holding our intention, we're holding how we already volunteer in our minds. As I say, I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. Can we know this together? I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. And so it is.
So it is.
David.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Unity San Francisco is a vibrant community, and so we have so many things that are going on. So these are just a couple of the things that we wanted to highlight. But again, please check out our website or also sign up for our email news blast that goes out on Fridays. So we're excited, our next upcoming class after Reverend Ken's book study, but coming up on September 14th, our friend Reverend Dr. Paul Hasselbeck is teaching the next course on metaphysics. And this will be completely online. So please check our website for more information and to register. And we are especially excited because we're having a save the date for our Roaring 20s Holiday Gala, which we've not been able to have for the last 2 years because of COVID, but we are so grateful for John and Susan who are going to be co-chairing this. So if you... Woo, yeah, let's give them a round because they are amazing. Thank you so much, guys. We are specifically looking for volunteers and donations, so please see them for more information. Thank you so much. Again, this is December 10th. And now we invite you, if you're online, to stick around after service for our spiritual salon. And now I want to welcome Reverend Ken for the blessing of our children.
Go! Here we go! Woo! Hi! All right, guys.
Hi, guys.
So we have 4 of our kids here with us today. Hi, welcome. Welcome. It's so good to have you guys here. Did you have a good time downstairs? Did you have fun? Yeah?
Hi.
Good. All right, we have a blessing for you.
mask.
Can we give you your blessing, Rosalie? Joshua, come on back. Come back. Okay. So you are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. Can we all know that together,
Yes.
brother? You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are.
And so it is.
So, yay! Stay up and you guys can dance in our closing song, okay? So our prayer chaplains are here for you. They have white stoles on. They'll be here around the sanctuary to pray with you. There's a prayer place online you can click and have a prayer chaplain pray with you. Okay, I can speak. Yes. And so take advantage of our prayer chaplains. Thank you to everybody, all our ushers and greeters, our board people, our music team, our hospitality teams, all the people who make service possible. Thank you so much. And let's close with our closing song. What is it?
All the good.
All the good. All right, kids, let's dance over here.
I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good I can do.
Can I do all the good
All the good
that the
that the
world
world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do.
that I can do? Can I do
You cannot do
all the good
all the good
that the
that the
world
world needs, that the world needs all the good that you can do.
Can I do
We cannot do
all the good
all the good
that the
that the
world
world needs, but the world needs all the good that we can do.
that we can do?
I
Can I
do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good we can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good we can do. We cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good we can do. 'Cause the world needs all the good we can do. 'Cause the world needs all the good we can do.
Happy Happy Sunday, everybody!
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Woo! Whoa!